I love creating something, out of nothing. I can't wait to go to the office and design something. So I start very early morning, well, like 6:30, I'm in the office and, start sketching, designing. When I was in Zurich for my exchange program, we decided to travel across the Europe. So we visited all the European cities with architecture for almost 3 months. When we saw all different architecture, kind of standing since last 2000 years, I think that has kind of had a very deep impact on us. The IIM Ahmedabad, which was the campus designed by Louis Kahn, that was on my way to my home, and I always passed through it from the main road. I could see those brick buildings with arches and all, and I love that building somehow without knowing who was Louis Kahn and at that point. And I was luckily working in HCP, who were designing the extension of IIM campus. So I was a lead architect in the firm, and I'm really grateful that I chose a profession which actually is part of my hobby. It's not just it's work for me, it's a part of my lifestyle, it's part of my culture right now. Okay, so I know the client since more than 15 years now. So his brief was very simple. For a family of 4, we were supposed to design a residence which is very low maintenance, kind of a robust, which gives them a sense of a home and not a museum. So in that way, it was very clear that we would design something for them which is very unique, very tailored to their lifestyle, and at the same time very contemporary. It's very important for us that what the space that we have created is not just seen but felt. So as we come in the main entrance vestibule, it gets surrounded by the exposed concrete, which is completely curved. If you see, it's kind of a cylinder. And what we have done is that we have accentuated the fluidity of concrete with this element, with the kind of a beautiful curve. So as an architect, we always get, excited about the material we use and material we want to explore for our projects. We started designing with 3 basic materials which has been used since centuries: the concrete, the stone, and the glass. When we started designing the house, we were kind of narrowing to which stone to be used. And I finally, narrowed down to the gneiss from Vals, which very famous architect Peter Zumthor used in his architectural building of thermal bath. And then I took my client to Vals. He experienced the building firsthand, and then he was completely convinced that yes, this is the perfect stone to be used. So the stone is in 3 sizes and 6 color variation, where we want to emphasize the naturality of a stone and the kind of the variation it gives. The stone itself gives one character to the house, very sense of protective nature. On the other hand, the glass, which is a kind of a more transparent, kind of connects the outside versus inside, that we have tried to use on the highest possible specification, which matches the harsh, hot and dry climate of Ahmedabad. From the main entry, on my left side, we have the temple. Then we can see this large double height family living space, which kind of gets separated from the main foyer through this mesmerizing onyx wall. If you see this large pendant light fixture, like kind of a chandelier, very modern, is being commissioned to a French artist, and he has one-on-one designed for us as a limited edition piece. And then the whole space gets connected to the veranda with a large overhang sliding doors, which somehow connects them through the veranda to the water body to the garden space. I think water body in our architecture has played a very nice role of cooling the space in the harsh summer. And the reflection also would always create little drama around. The master bedroom, being on the southwest, has its own space in the house, which is completely shielded from the solid stone walls at the back. There are a lot of indirect lighting in the bedroom. So the space that we are seeing here is a formal drawing room. This space again is a very large double height space that you see, which has some amazing lights in the ceiling. And the most important aspect in this space is that the large artwork that we have placed is kind of an anchor point for this space, which is like 15 feet by 10 feet. And the colors were chosen specifically so that the contrast of my stone walls also gets highlighted in a way. You see all the leaves and everything is all hand stitched. So one of the most important space in this house is the kitchen, which is very, very bespoke as per client's requirement. What we wanted was a very, large island, which we call it a monoblock. It's made completely of stainless steel, one of a kind in the world. I see this piece more of a kind of sculptural art piece. But what we have done, which is very unique for the client's requirement, is that we have added fridge and freezer drawers, they can use it while cooking. And on the same time, we have integrated warmer drawers also. So we are on the first floor of the residence now, which we are in the center for a space which is naturally lit with a glass skylight roof. The idea of this skylight is that in the later part of the evening, when the hot air comes in this area, you can just open it up completely and all the hot air will go out and this space gets ventilated very naturally. The central space that we have here is something which connects 3 bedrooms on the upper floor, the son, the daughter and the guest. Also, the space gets connected to the very articulated home theater. Initially, it was just a pure TV room. The kids started growing along the way during construction. They had a very peculiar requirement that they wanted a space to bond with their friends. So then it got elaborated into a full-fledged theater. Boys' room is very masculine. The entire room is made in kind of a very monochrome black and a grey. The daughter's room, we have used a lot of fabric to make it more feminine with a very accentuate copperish, accents. Bedroom connects to the outside balcony, which again has a very nice a swing and a kind of a very childish spun kind of a table. It is a conversation point. Something that takes a time, it comes out so beautifully that each and every detail gets enough time, enough due. Any project which actually, extends over the span of more than 5 years, 6 years, it teaches you, in fact, it calms you. It has made us more humble towards life. It has made us more pragmatic in terms of our approach to design, and rather than being more fashionable, because fashion is something which you have to change every few years. But timelessness is something it requires time to create. I would love to see this house, 5 years, 10 years down the line, how it has evolved, because we have kept many pages empty for clients to fill in.